Yeah.
What's up, everybody? If you've been looking for more of the Pros Best Bets, this time the 5 best bets that Chris Raybon and Stuckey put out in the Week 10 episode of the Action Network Sunday Six Pack. Look no further. This is the Pros Best Bets. We'll get to those in just a moment. I'll mention what the Crossfire was as well. First, a few quick reminders. 1, like and subscribe to the channel to get the content delivered to your inbox regularly. 2, add any comments down below if you think there's additional shows or handicappers we should be following. And last but not least, check out the tracker in the show's description, where you can find this file in Google Sheets and also see how the pros are doing with their weekly and year-to-date records. Speaking of records, these guys went 1-5 on what we considered their best bets last week. There was a unanimous consent on the 6 picks. They were 1-5 last week. We're expecting a bit of a bounce back. All right, so as I mentioned, there were 5 best bets, 1 crossfire. Here we go with them. The first best bet came from Raybon, Indianapolis Colts plus 4.5. This was Raybon's first overall pick. Stuckey agreed with it, mentioning even that this would have been one of his. The Indianapolis Colts, because both guys agreed on it, the Indianapolis Colts plus 4.5 is a best bet. The New Orleans Saints plus 3.5 is a best bet. This was Stuckey's first overall pick. Raybon agreed with it, therefore making it a best bet. The New Orleans Saints plus 3.5 is a best bet. The Houston Texans plus 3.5 is a best bet. This was Stuckey's second overall pick. Raybon agreed with it because both guys agreed on it. It's a best bet. The Houston Texans plus 3.5 is a best bet. San Francisco 49ers minus 5.5 is a best bet. This was Raybon's third overall pick. Stuckey agreed with it, also mentioning again that this would have been one of his. San Francisco 49ers minus 5.5 is a best bet. And the New York Jets plus 1 is a best bet. This was Stuckey's third overall pick. Chris Raybon agreed with it. Both guys agree on a pick. We're making it a best bet. The New York Jets plus 1 is a best bet. I'll mention that we cover some other podcasts, other YouTube channels. Right Angle Sports, Adam Chernoff is doing relatively well. Just mentioned that his picks also this week, just throwing it out there, he liked the Indianapolis Colts at a similar number. He liked the New Orleans Saints as a similar number. He liked the Houston Texans at a similar number. He liked the San Francisco 49ers at a similar number. And he also liked the New York Jets at a similar number. Just throwing it out there. There was one crossfire in the Week 10 episode of the Sunday Six Pack. That was over the Pittsburgh Steelers game. Raybon picked the Pittsburgh Steelers as his second overall pick. Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3. Stuckey slightly disagreed with it. It wasn't a tremendous disagreement, but it was a slight disagreement. So we just been considering that a bit of a crossfire. But one more time, the 5 best bets from the Week 10 episode of the Sunday Six Pack with Chris Raybon and Stuckey. We've got the Indianapolis Colts plus 4.5, the New Orleans Saints plus 3.5, Houston Texans plus 3.5, San Francisco 49ers minus 5.5, and the New York Jets plus 1. Good luck on those picks. We'll find you on another episode summarizing more of the Pros Best Bets.
Yeah.